Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to PHP tutorials. Today is our lecture number 15, and in today's lecture I am going to demonstrate you how can you create multi-dimensional arrays in PHP. In the previous lecture we have seen how can we create normal arrays or single dimensional arrays, and we have also discussed about the type of arrays that are indexed arrays and associative arrays. Okay, so let's start and have a look what we have today with respect to multi-dimensional arrays in PHP. Alright, so that's my page that I've created for you people already. और यहाँ पे select all and then save this and then write your markers of PHP. You don't need to write HTML at this particular point. And now here how can you create a multi-dimensional array? It's very simple. You can specify, let's say, department or employee or whatever name you can create, and then you can specify your array method just like a normal array, and then come inside and then specify, let's say, double quotes and right here pk, and then goes to, and here on this index that is known as pk you are creating a whole separate array again. That means on one index you have the whole separate array here. Okay, that is known as a multi-dimensional array. More than one dimensions you have inside this array. So what are you writing here inside this? So let me write here khi goes to, or write in double quotes, sorry, right here khi, then goes to, sorry, at this point, at this part, and then you have to specify the value, that is Karachi. Okay, that's the first value of the array. And then the second value of the array, let's say LHR, and then Lahore is the value. Okay, so it should be like this. And then so you have now in Pakistan you have another array with two values and two keys, that is Karachi and Lahore. Okay, and now the second array should be like this. So copy it. Okay, so copy and then specify this at bottom and then paste, and then now that's my second index of my first array. That's my first array, that's my second array. So here you can specify, let's say, Canada, and here you can specify Toronto. Okay, and another country, let's say British Columbia, so British Columbia, and here you can specify the complete name. So BRITISH COLUMBIA. Okay, so that's what I have done. I have taken two indexes, and based on those two indexes I have picked up these things. Okay, so I hope it is clear to everyone. This is how you can store on multiple indexes. On one floor you have multiple values or multiple families residing together. Now it's time to access these things. So you can specify echo dollar department of, specify your pk, and then specify your khi. Okay, semicolon. And alright, so the problem is I have mistakenly written here echo, and the syntax was disturbed because of that. Now that's fine. So what you have to do, you have to apply a semicolon at the line, at the end of the line, and basically that's your main array, and that's the bracket that is closing outside this particular whole area, and this inside remain are the internal arrays basically. Okay, so that's my first array, first index. So on Pakistan I am accessing Karachi. So let's see what are the results. Okay, so Chrome, it is said that you are going to use the server side, so you have to specify the servers. So because I am on the new place right now, so I have to specify it again. Let me write my server name, that is local, and now I'm using the local network, and then the server folder is the folder that is this one, and it resides in htdocs already. And then you have to specify your local host by going to your, so the localhost should be along with the port number and then the folder name on which your website is. So my my website is in this. If you have localhost configured on other than 80 port number, then you have to mention your colon 81 or colon 82 or colon 83, whatever port number you have. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So that's what I have already demonstrated this thing in the previous lectures. How can you configure your Dreamweaver with your server? Okay, now make it remote check and then click save and then OK, and then it will open your localhost directly from your Dreamweaver, and this page will be demonstrated directly. Alright, so you can notice here the value on that particular index is Karachi, so it is displayed. Likewise, you can use this with the help of loops, and you can access all the values with the help of loops via these arrays. Okay, now let's discuss about some of the functions that we have inside, or that we use to deal with your arrays. What are those functions? Let me show you. First of all, let me remove this. This is how you can create multi-dimensional arrays. Now let's create a normal array. Let's say cities equals to array, and then specify here 1 goes to, and here you can specify name Karachi, let's say, and then 2 goes to, and here you can specify Abbottabad, and then specify the other one, and likewise so on. And then one more. Here you can specify Gujarat. Okay, so these are my some cities, and now these cities are stored inside my array that is known as cities. Now I wanted to sort these arrays, or I wanted to display the results in a ascending order. So how can you display these results? First of all, just come here and write a for loop and specify $i equals to 1, I less than, or $i less than 4, that is it will go to the less than 5, sorry, so it will run for 4 times, and then $i plus plus, and then come here and then come inside and then write here cities of $i, and see what is the result. And you can do this with echo, and now semicolon should be there. That's it. Save it and then come here and then run. So you can see all the names are appearing directly with the help of this loop. Now let us apply a BR tag so that they can be displayed on a separate line. BR, line break. Save it. Go to the browser, refresh. Okay, what said that a non-numeric value encountered. Okay, what we can do, we can simply remove this. Yes, the problem was in PHP the concatenation operator is the dot operator. You cannot use plus. So you can write here now BR. That was my mistake. Now save it and then come here and then refresh. You can see your all names are coming. Now you wanted to list these names in an ascending order. So you have the sort method, and inside that sort method you can put your array, and then the array will be sorted. So let's do that. Come here and specify sort, and then look, it is asking you to provide your array. So my array name is $cities, and then it is asking you to provide your flag. So I don't want to provide any flag, so just pass your array. After sorting, let's call it again, copy and then paste and then save, and write here a message that is echo after sort and save, and then come on the page, refresh, and the problem is, yes, it is not sorted directly. We have to do some other methodology for that. So before doing this, let us do something else. That is, let's create a variable count is equals to, count is the method, and here you can specify your array, that is $cities. Now the count of your cities array will be picked up, that is 4, if I'm not wrong, 1, 2, 3 and 4, yes. and then can you write here $count? So the loop will execute till less than equals to this. Now it's fine. So let's say if the count is 4, the loop will run from 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so that's what the case is. Now save it and then come here and then refresh. Okay, still the problem is there with the index number 4. Okay, remove this and then come here and make it 0 and then come here and then refresh. You can see the data is sorted, because here the after sorting the data is arranged from 0 index then so on. Okay, 0 index, then first index, then second index, then third index. Though you haven't given any 0 index here, but after sorting it arranged the all elements of the array from 0 index, then first index, then second index alphabetically, and you can notice here alphabetically the names are appearing after Aptabad, then G, then I, then K, and then so on. I hope it is clear to everyone. Right, now let's talk about the another method that will shift my array in descending order. So let me write here BR tag first, so that the results will be displayed more beautifully. Save it, and now after displaying this data, come below and write here R sort, or you can say reverse sort, so it can sort your array in descending order. Okay, so what is the name of the array? That is $cities, and then remove this bracket and then add $cities and then semicolon, and then call this loop simple, come here and paste. So that's it, and then save it. So you are retrieving the values in descending order right now. So let's go to the browser and then refresh. So you can see now Karachi, Islamabad, Gujarat, and then Aptabad. I hope it is clear to everyone. So this is how you can access the values of the array. You can create a multi-dimensional array. You can do this also. Okay, now let's study another function, that is AR sort. We have seen up till now sort, we have seen R sort, and now we are going to see or study AR sort. Okay, so let's do that. So what's basically the difference between R sort and AR sort? Okay, let me tell you that. You have seen up till now sort, it is doing in ascending order. Okay, now you have saw the R sort method and it was doing in descending order sorting, and now I am talking about the AR sort. It will sort both associative and index arrays in descending order. The above ones are only sorting the index arrays, but this function will sort both associative and index arrays, no matter whatever the type of array is, it will sort it. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So if you write here AR sort like this, and then you can specify your array, that is $cities, and then semicolon, and then you can specify this loop below this, that's it, and you can specify some messages, echo double quotes BR, and then specify AR sort list. Okay, now semicolon, and then save, and then go to the page and then refresh. So you can see the results are same. The results are same. Now let us pass an associative array here in this AR sort. So how can we create an associative array? Like $country equals to array. Those who are new, who do not know what are associative arrays, they can join here, and let me write here pkr, and then the index basically is in string in associative array. So pkr, and then rupees, and then the other index, it's CAD, goes to, and then specify dollar. So I'm writing country codes along with their currencies. Okay, so dollar, and one more, that is lira and Turkey, I think, yes, and then semicolon, and then save, and then come here and then write AR sort, and then specify your country array, and then display this array for, and then you can use this, copy this and paste this, and copy this one and paste this one. Now let us check it will is it working or not, because you are passing index and these are not indexes. Okay, these are my associative arrays. So save this, come here and then refresh. You can see it is saying that undefined index offset. Okay, so you have to do some other approach to access or to open the associative array, or to use or to retrieve the values from the associative array. For that purpose, I'm going to create a variable, let's say result, and then you can use here each, and then you can specify your array, that is $country, that is this one. Now what will happen after this function each? It will separate the key and the value. It will separate the key and the value from this array. And now instead of this thing, you can specify here $result of key space $result of value, like this. Okay, and here you can specify your keys and values. So here you can specify your key, and here you can specify your value, and then you can specify a dot operator so that concatenation may occur, and then that's it, and save it. And one more thing that you have to do is to enclose these in double quotes. Now that's fine, and then save it. Okay, so that every line will be displayed on a new line, so every record basically. So let's start and have a look what's the result. So you can now see the data is appeared in the descending order, okay, with respect to your keys and then your values. I hope it is clear up till now. So that's all for today. Hope you have understood how can you work with arrays, multiple or multi-dimensional arrays, and how can you sort arrays via PHP. So if you do not understand anything, please do write me. Thank you so much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.